concept? Excretion, correct?
Excretion.
What do you know by excretion? What do you mean by excretion? Please tell me. What do you mean by excretion?
The removal of waste materials.
Removal of waste products.
Which has been generated inside our body. Is it yes? Correct? So
Yes,
now,
sir.
Yes, sir.
all the organisms, not only plants or not only animals, everything is made up of a small substances. What is that called as? Everything, all the plants and animals, everything is made up of
Cells.
what is that?
Cells.
Plants and animals, both are made up of a small tiny substances called as cells. Is it a
Cells.
everything? That is what the thing we have studied at the beginning of this chapter. Correct. So everything, every living organism is made up of a tiny substances called as cells. So these cells will work all the time for sustaining the life of the organism. Is it correct? That is why we can say the cells are called as the building blocks of organisms. Is it yes or no? Building blocks of organisms. Why we can say building blocks of organisms? Class 8 you have studied this, because these cells only, they will carry out all the metabolic activities. Is it correct or not? So all the metabolic activities has been carried out, which is useful to sustain the organism. Everything has been done inside these cells, all the metabolic activities. That is why we can say the cells are the building blocks of organisms. Is it yes or no? So these,
Yes, sir.
what they will do, they will work all the time to just make sustaining the life of an organism. If our body cells are not functioning, then I will no more alive. I will die immediately. That is what. So because of that, to do this, all the metabolic activities required for the sustaining of organism, the cells will work. Cells will work continuously. Is there any rest for them?
No, sir.
Rest for the breathing process means respiration. Cells will continuously work to do this all the metabolic activities for the what? What is the purpose of this? For the survival of organism. Survive of organism. You have to do this one. Is there any person who is not breathing? Is there any person which is not taking place the respiration process? Transportation of blood? Everything has been done by the cells only. That is why if the organism wants to survive, then the cells need to function every time, day and night, without any rest. Correct? So now, most of the work, if you take, most of the work of the body, means most of the work of the cells is in the form of biochemical reactions. Means inside our body, everything is involving a chemical reaction. Yes or no? Will you accept that point? Please tell me. Will you accept it or not? Every reaction which is taking place inside our body is a chemical reaction, but it is biology, so that we can say it is a biochemical reaction. What we can say? Biochemical reaction. All of you, do you understanding that? So the chemical reactions which has been takes place inside the cells is always we should call it as what? Biochemical reactions. What we should call? Biochemical reactions. Everything, photosynthesis, respiration inside our body, digestion of food, everything has been called as biochemical reactions only. So these reactions, they will always carried out. They carried out all the time to do all the required metabolic activities to survive to sustaining of life of the organism. Now, these biochemical reactions, where they will take place now? Outside the cell or inside the cell? That is what my question. Outside of the cell or inside the cell? Please tell me. Biochemical reactions are most important for survival of our body. But where they will take place? Inside the cell or outside the cell, I am asking. Please tell me. Nobody is responding, then what I will do? All these biochemical reactions takes place where? They will take place?
Cells.
Where? Inside the cells, correct? So they will carry it out inside the cells. So whenever it has been done, these biochemical reactions, along with the useful products, some toxic substances also, toxic or unwanted substances has been also come as a product. So these toxic substances must be sent outside from our body, because the accumulation of this toxic waste in the body harms the we don't have any use of this. Somebody is making noise. Who is that? Okay. So now, this all the substances you can observe, all these biochemical reactions will carried out inside the cells. For example, if you take the respiration reaction, we are getting one toxic substances. What is that? Can you able to say, all of you?
Carbon dioxide.
Please speak, yeah. Carbon
Carbon dioxide.
correct, which has been
Sir, carbon dioxide.
now. If I am not sending this carbon dioxide, then you know that if it will be accumulated, what is the meaning of accumulated? Sorry, accumulated, not accumulated. What is the meaning of accumulated? Getting stored.
It will be stored,
Stored,
sir.
sir, getting stored.
Understand? So this CO2 will be accumulated inside our body cells. Then is it good or bad for us? Is it a good for the bad?
Bad, sir.
Bad for the organ?
Bad.
Bad, sir.
Bad for the
Bad,
organ.
sir.
Because we don't have any use of this carbon dioxide inside our body. But also along with the carbon dioxide, one more product is coming. What is that? Water. So we have a use of this water. That is why water is not called as a waste product, but CO2 is called as toxic substance. What we should call toxic
Toxic.
because called as toxic substance or waste substance because it is harmful to the organism. Do you understand, Ra? So this accumulation of toxic waste in the body may harm an organism. That is why, as so far an organism to lead a normal life, if it wants to survive happily without any diseases or without any problems, health issues, then these toxic waste which is being produced inside our body must be removed continuously. It is not that I will store and I will remove after 1 year, after 2 years, after 5 days. Whenever it has been generated, immediately it has been pumped out from our body. Do you understand? That is why you can see carbon dioxide been released, immediately it has been pumped out. Correct or not? Yes or no? Don't immediately means don't think that within a second or not. It will a few things digestive process. It will take minimum 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours also. Correct. In that undigested food will be again coming out. It is regularly. That is a regular process. If it is irregular, definitely we used to get some kind of diseases. Is it yes or no? Have you noticed it? Those who are not getting the proper free motion or anything regularly, for them some digestive problems are there, and they are having some acidity problem or something. Correct or not? Yes, like that.
Yes, sir.
Whatever the toxic substances or the toxic waste which is produced inside the organism, like plants or animals, doesn't matter, anything, including human beings, they must be removed continuously. So, this removing of toxic waste which has been produced inside the organism is only called as what? What we should call? What we should call? Excretion. Nobody is saying. So these toxic substances must be removed continuously from our body. Removed continuously from organism. Why they need to remove it? Because of what is the reason behind? Why reason?
Toxic substance will get stored, sir.
Which will be accumulated, stored. It will spoil the life. It will damage our body. Which will, so if you want
It is harmful for our
normal
body.
life, that is what. If an organism wants to lead a normal life, then this toxic waste must be removed continuously. That is what. What is the reason behind? To lead. Why we need to send this removed continuously from the organism? Because to lead normal life. To lead normal life of organism. Life of organism, it must be removed these toxic substances continuously. That is what you have to do. So this removal of toxic substances which has been produced inside the organism continuously is only called as what? Excretion. Do you understand, all of you? This excretion may be different in plants and different in animals. That we will study. First, you have to study what is excretion. What is excretion? What is excretion? Arun Kardegayan, Ashika. No response at all. I cannot call you every name. You have to tell me what is excretion definition.
The removal of waste
Removal of
byproducts
waste
from the
products
body
from
which may be harmful.
Right. Definition, which may be harmful, not definitely will be harmful. Accumulation. What is the meaning of accumulation? Getting deposited
Getting
or
stored.
stored. Deposited or stored is called as accumulation. Please remember that. Write it. Akshay, are you there in meeting? Write the definition, all of you. The process of removal of the process of removal of waste products. The process of removal of waste products are toxic waste. We can call it as what? Toxic waste. Understanding? Toxic waste. Waste from where? From where? From where? From
Body.
From the body.
From body.
Organism. From the body. From the body of an organism. Is called what? Is called as what? What is used to call?
Excretion.
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 Is called excretion. Please write it. This is what the definition. Now, I think you may understand. The process of removal of any kind of toxic waste from the body of an organism is called as excretion. Now, is this excretion is same in plants and animals? Is it this excretion is same in plants and animals? Same or different? Please tell me. Is it same or different? So,
Different.
no. Actually, the excretion in plants is different. Excretion in animals is different. That is why we need to study now. Excretion in plants. All of you keep heading. Excretion in plants. Excretion in plants, because the substances, the toxic substances produced by plants is made different, and by animals it may be different. That is what you have to remember, because their digestive process, their respiration process is not similar to the animals, and that is why their excretory system is also different, and other animals and humans excretory system is also different. That is what you have to. Now, let us come to the excretion in plants. Can you able to say what is the waste products produced in the plants excretion? As we know that, like animals, plants also produce a number of waste products, correct or not, during their life processes. Means when they are want to survive during their life process, as our chapter name is life process, correct? So if they were like animals, if they want to survive, they will carry out so many kind of metabolic activities. So if we compare, as compared to animals, the plant produce waste products very slowly and in very small amounts. That is what you have to remember. So compared to animals, the waste products are toxic substances produced by the plants is less, and as well as it is very, very slow. So please all of you remember. And as we know that our body are animals, they contains a special organs for doing this kind of means producing removing of this waste products. Is it yes or no? Please tell me. Our body, we have a special organs to remove this waste products which has been produced by our body. Correct or not? Suppose if we take urine. Urine contains urea and which has been filtered by whom? Which has been separated by whom?
Urinary bladder.
Blood filtration, yeah. Who will carry it out? Kidney only. Correct or not?
Oh,
Like that. Animals, they have a special organs to remove of these kind of waste products. But if it comes to the plants, they do not have, understand, any special organs. Means they do not have no special organs for waste removal like the animals. So the plants remove their waste products by different methods compared to the animals. Animals will remove the waste products in different methods, and plants will remove the waste products in different methods. Because what is the reason behind? Animals is having a special organs to remove the waste products, but plants no such kind of special organs. That's all.
Organ.
Behind it. Understand, Ra? So
Yes.
that is why the plants will follow the different methods to removal of this waste products. Now let us discuss some of the most important plant waste and what is the methods by which they are removed. We will discuss now. So let us comes to here. What is the main waste products produced by the plants? Can you able to say waste products? But it may be useful for us. You remember what is that? Can you able to say? Three things it will produce.
Oxygen, sir.
Oxygen.
Is it only oxygen? It is very bad. Is it only oxygen? As we know, plants can carry out both the reactions. Along with the photosynthesis, they will carry out the respiration also at a time. Then why can't you saying carbon dioxide? Is it carbon dioxide is produced by us only? Is it produced by us or we both?
Both, sir.
Both. Plants also will carry out the respiration always. So that what is the main? It will produce three waste products. What is that? Can you able to
Water.
Water. That is what the most important thing. Water vapor. Evaporation of water from the plants. We used to call some name. What is that name?
Transpiration.
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 Main waste products produced by the plants are three. What is that? Carbon dioxide.
Carbon dioxide, oxygen,
And
oxygen, water.
Oxygen.
these are the
And water, sir.
now. Long back ago, Lina has been told one word which is present inside the means stomata in the leaves, and another part is present which is present in stems. That is what now we will study, which will be useful in removal of this waste products. So totally how many waste products are producing in the body, plant cells, plant bodies?
Three.
One is carbon dioxide, next one is water vapor, next one is
Oxygen.
Oxygen.
oxygen. Again it will be useful for the by the plant for the respiration reaction, and also carbon dioxide will be absorbed by what? For the process of which process?
Photosynthesis.
This reaction, but which is produced by them, it is the waste products for them only. It must be come outside. So that is why we can say these are the three main products, waste products produced by plants. They are the carbon dioxide, water vapor, and oxygen. So let us discuss carbon dioxide and water vapor. They are produced as a waste during one reaction. What is that? Plants will carry out two reactions. What is that, Ra? Can you able to say, all of you? Plants can carry out
Photosynthesis and respiration.
yeah, you tell me first. Excretion in plants. So plants, they are producing how many waste products? They are producing waste products are how many? Toxic substances. Three substances. One is CO2, next one is O2, and middle one is
Water.
and water vapor. So water vapor.
Yes.
Now, this oxygen is produced in one reaction. What is that reaction?
Photosynthesis.
Photosynthesis.
Carbon dioxide and water is released in another process. What is that?
Respiration.
Respiration. That is what you have to remember. So plants can produce the three waste products in that CO2 and water vapor has been generated in respiration and photosynthesis reaction, which is producing oxygen is produced. Oxygen is produced in the photosynthesis process. This is what the three waste products in the plants. Now let us discuss one by one. So if we take the gaseous waste of respiration and photosynthesis in plants are totally three, correct or not? So that is carbon dioxide, water vapor, and oxygen. So these things are called as gaseous wastage. These are removed through the stomata in leaves. What is that? These are removed what? Everything. These three things are removed by stomata, which is present where? Which is present where? Stomata
In
in
leaves.
understanding, and as well as which has been, as we know that the respiration in plants has been carried at three parts. One is leaves, and another one is also stems, and another one is what?
Roots.
Roots. So in
Roots.
some kind of special substance is present. What is that called as? Starts with a L. Dina will say. Dina knows.
Lenticels.
Lenticels. Understanding, Ra? So lenticels in the stems and release it to the air. That is what you have to remember. So the waste products are removed through the stomata in leaves and lenticels in stems. Lenticels. Lenticels. Please, very important. Lenticels in stems is removed into air, which has been transported to where? Transported into air. All of you do understand, Ra? That is what the transportation, excretion in plants. All of you remember. Totally, they will produce 3 waste products. So these 3 waste products has been sent out to the air. These are called as gaseous waste. What we should call? All these 3 are called as what? Gaseous waste. Understand? So these gaseous waste has been sent into the air outside from the plant, from the stomata, which is present in the green leaves, and as well as lenticels, like in the sense of a small nodes present on the present on the stem. Correct or not? That is called as lenticels. I have shown you also the picture. Have you remembered? Long back I have shown you the picture of lenticels. Correct? Dina? Yes or no?
Product is removed through the lenticels and stems.
Yes, lenticels. So, and also root hairs also. Very good. So this is what. So the plants excrete this carbon dioxide produced as a waste during respiration only at which time? Daytime or night time? Only at daytime or night time?
Daytime.
Night time.
Carbon
Carbon dioxide as a waste during
dioxide.
speaking
Times.
during night time. Do you understand?
Night time.
During night time. But is it respiration is carried out only during night time or daytime also? Respiration is carried out by the plants during day and night, both the things. But only carbon dioxide will be released outside into the atmosphere only during
night.
why it is. Can you able to say anybody reason behind?
Because of photosynthesis. Plants need
not
sunlight to
possible,
carry out
not
photosynthesis.
exhausted.
Daytime, remember the carbon dioxide only which is produced as a waste during respiration only at night time, because carbon dioxide produced during respiration in daytime, it is all used up by the plant itself in which reaction, Ra?
Photosynthesis.
Photosynthesis reaction. So that is why we can say during night time only, our parents also will say don't sleep under the trees during night time. Correct or not? Don't sleep under the trees. Why? Because of this reason. During night time, they won't release the oxygen, they only will release the carbon dioxide, because respiration is carried out day and night. But daytime, whatever the carbon dioxide and whatever the water vapor both has been produced in this respiration will be utilized by the another reaction. What is that called as? What is that called as? Photosynthesis reaction. Do you understand? It has been useful. It has been useful by photosynthesis reaction during daytime. But nighttime, no sunlight is present. So that is why these products should be sent outside. That is why during nighttime alone, this carbon dioxide is excreted from the plants. Can you able to remember all of you? They will ask you the question also from this. Is it carbon dioxide is producing only nighttime or daytime? Or else why it is only excreting from the plants during nighttime alone? Because during nighttime, there is no sunlight, so that they cannot be utilized this carbon dioxide and water vapor which is produced as a waste in the respiration process for photosynthesis reaction because of no sunlight. Do you understand all of you? So all the water vapor which is produced by respiration also, like carbon dioxide, is excreted by plants all the times, and it will be utilized for the photosynthesis also. But evaporation of water is always taking out from the plant leaves. That process is called as what? The get rid of water from the plants is called as what? What is that process called as? Evaporation of water.
Transpiration.
Transpiration.
So this transpiration of water means a rid of water from the plants is always continuous process. Day and night is not a matter. It will be continuously taking place at every temperature. Every temperature it has been carried out. But daytime, the evaporation rate is much faster compared to the night time. That is what you have to remember. That is why we can say the water vapor produced as a waste product by respiration is excreted by plants all the time, day as well as night. That is what a wastewater is got rid by the body, rid by the process called as transpiration. What is the meaning of rid? Anybody? I have taught you the same word at the beginning of the chapter. What is the meaning of this rid? I am using a word called as rid. What is the meaning of rid? I am asking. Kevin, Pranav, rid means what? Kicking outside, yeah. Sending outside is called as rid. Rid by the process called as transpiration. Somebody I am ridding out means I am sending outside. Unnecessary fellow I will rid out from the team. That is what the meaning of this. Rid means just putting outside. Understand all of you? That is what it will take place continuously inside the body. That's all. So this is what the what we should call excretion in plants. So excretion in plants, these are the three products will take place. Now, is it only the three waste produced in our plants? No. Along with this carbon dioxide, oxygen and water vapor, the plants also stores some of the waste products in their body parts. For example, if we'll take some of waste products collects in the leaves, bark and fruits of the plants. That is what we can say. Whatever we are eating from the plants, everything, all the fruits, they are all actually what? They are the stored food, yes or no? So that is all waste products only. Do you understanding all of you? Can you able to remember? We are able to eat the
Yes,
plant.
sir.
We are able to eat the plant, understanding some kind of bark, some kind of a special bark. We can eat the some, not all the trees, some trees, and some fruits also we'll eat from the plants. Vegetables, everything. This is all what? This is all water, which is the waste products. Do you understand all of you? Actually, for us, it is good products, but it is a waste products which has been just dumped or stored in where? In plants. That is what you have to remember. Will you remember? Yeah, gum latex. Yes.
Yes, sir.
That is
Yes,
what
sir.
you have to remember. The fruits and all, whatever we are eating, they are the waste products of plants only. Okay. So that is why we can say the plants can store some of the waste products in their body parts, like they will collect some parts in the leaves and barks and as well as fruits of the plants. So the plants get rid of these waste by shedding of leaves. Have you know what is the meaning of shedding of leaves? Shedding of leaves. What is the meaning of shedding of leaves, Ray? Fall down. Leaves will fall down, correct or not? They will be turned into, green leaves will be turned into dead leaves and they will be fall down. That is called as shedding of leaves. Next, peeling of bark. You may observe here, some plants, the bark is automatically removed after it is growing into the certain level. Is it yes or no? One layer, it has been removed. Have you noticed it or not? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Yes. And as well as main thing, if it comes to know, fruits, everything we are only eating, correct or not? So fruits always, felling of fruits. So everything they can lose these waste products which has been stored inside their body by like this only. So when the dead leaves, bark and the ripe fruits fall off from the tree, then the waste products which contains in them got rid of. That's all. So some of these waste products which will be stored inside these plants, that is only which is called as fruits, vegetables, and whatever we are taking the leaves and all. So these waste products immediately they cannot rid of from the body. After certain time, they will be thrown away from the bodies. That is what we have to remember. So till here I will continue. From here we will continue in the next class. So mainly three products will be produced in the plant bodies, which has been immediately sent out during daytime. Only what it will send out. During daytime, only one waste product will send
Oxygen.
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 And during night time, only two waste
Carbon dioxide.
Carbon dioxide.
carbon dioxide. And day and night continuously, one waste product will be sending outside. What is that? What is that? Day as well as night.
Oxygen and water vapor.
Water vapor.
Water, sir.
Got rid of by process of what? transpiration. Yes or no?
Transpiration.
Yes, sir.
In today's class, then from tomorrow we'll continue just what is the excretion, what is this excretion in plants, and later directly we'll go to the last concept, excretion in animals. So if you'll study that, then the removal of waste products in humans, that is what the last concept of this chapter, like kidneys, functioning of blood, everything, filtration, like our excretory system, everything will come here only. That is the most important diagram which will 100% will come in every kind of exams. That is not even, I will give you the simplest diagram which you can draw in exam very easily. Everything will practice in the coming class. That's all. So with this I will stop. Thank you all of you.